Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a quick review and comparison of these two budget USB-C microphones. One being the HyperX Solocast and the other being the Fifine AmpliGame. When I actually purchased these, they were both on sale. I got the HyperX Solocast brand new for $39.99. The Fifine typically goes for $37.99, or at least that's the price that I got it for at that time. These were both listed on Amazon, and I felt like at that price point they were perfectly comparable for what I was looking for. If you can actually, well, I guess you can't see the way this is framed up, but I am in the first phases of building my streaming desk with one of my adjustable height standing desks. So these are the actual monitor mounts. I am assembling all of this piece by piece. I don't know if I'm going to go with either one of these, but I figured before I started spending the big bucks, I would look into some of the entry-level options just to see what type of quality they were going to give me and give me a baseline, and then move on from there. And if you're like me and you're looking to save a little money and stretch your dollar, it never hurts to find something that gives you a high proposition value. Now, most of us know that HyperX is a very well-known name in the gaming community. I actually use their HyperX Cloud Stinger X, something like that, headphones for gaming. So I also thought this might be a nice addition because I do like the basic clean aesthetics that they offer. And also I seen that the Fifine had some pretty decent reviews compared to their price. Now I will break down some of the things that these microphones have in common. They are both USB-C. As you can see, they both come with their own respective stands, and they both have a tap to mute feature on the top of the microphone. Now, as far as the Fifine goes, the Fifine has a much sturdier actual stand, but the actual mic itself has a much more flimsier feel to it. It does have a built-in gain knob as well, so you can control your gain directly from the microphone. Not only does it have its own built-in pop filter, but it has its own suspension stand that can help with some of the movement noise depending on what type of mic arm you're using. So another thing that I do like for the Fifine is the stand actually is built to articulate once you actually put it onto whatever microphone arm that you want to put it on. And then lastly, the Fifine is listed to have 192 kilohertz sample rate. And then with the HyperX, you're gonna have a brand that is a little bit more well-known and I think has a little bit more customer satisfaction built behind it. As far as this mic specifically, I would say the mic itself feels very sturdy. The actual stand within itself feels pretty flimsy, which is ironic, but I do like the fact that this mic stand actually articulates sideways, as well as giving you the ability to adjust its actual angle. Because I have something I need to record for something else anyway, I'm gonna throw both of these mics on this stand and run the audio into the computer, and then I'll give it a listen. Of course, you guys will have heard it, and then I'll give my final thoughts. Now, let me make sure. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Maybe this mic is gonna DQ itself. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. I want to give this mic a fair shot before I say anything about it, because I have not had this problem happen until just now. So I am going to use my USB-C hub on my computer so that I can use the actual cable that Fifine sent with their microphone. And that will tell me whether it is a possible user error or if this mic just might be trash. Okay, this is interesting. So I'm gonna assume maybe it's something with QuickTime Player, because every time you've seen this light flicker, the audio recording cut out. But as you see right now, the light is not flickering. So I'm gonna give it one more shot. So we'll try this again. What makes us do what we do? What leads us to those parts of the world where few comforts are found? What inspires us to spend our days in struggle and in concert with the most primal forces of our planet? Elements explores the connection between humankind and the world through the lives of 16 extraordinary humans who are compelled to spend their days at the mercy of the elements. Okay, I think that one worked. We'll find out in a second. I'm going to set up another audio recording. We will record the same audio. We will switch mics in 3, 2, 1. What makes us do what we do? What leads us to those parts of the world where few comforts are found? What inspires us to spend our days in struggle and in concert with the most primal forces of our planet. Elements explores the connection between humankind and the world through the lives of 16 extraordinary humans who are compelled to spend their days at the mercy of the elements. All right, radio voice off. So obviously you guys have heard it. I'm going to take a second to listen. I will give you my thoughts and then I'll cover anything else I didn't cover and we can get out of here. All right, guys. So yeah, this is interesting. I would imagine that a lot of it has to do with the 192 kilohertz sample rate, but I can hear a slight but discernible difference in audio quality between the Fifine and the HyperX, which is actually surprising. This sounds a little louder. It sounds a little deeper, a little richer. I also hear what could be a slight little bit of interference in the HyperX recording. Now, the reason is because, spoiler alert, I have my monitor right here. I'm viewing myself as I record, so the mic could be picking up some of that wireless signal, but at the same time, the Fifine is right here, and I heard none of that here. So maybe it's something about being, I don't know if it's electronically or magnetically shielded, or if there's something else, but the two differences I notice are, for one, I feel like I'm getting a little bit more gain and a little bit better audio quality with this microphone. And this HyperX had a little bit of that interference. But conversely, you just saw the 5 to 10 minutes I had with the issues on this microphone staying powered. And that may be something that I have to look into. Maybe it's a user error, but if you're in the middle of a stream, or you're on a voice call or a Zoom call for business and your mic won't work, that's an issue, and that goes back to the brand and being somebody that you can count on. So that is something to think about. I would say, aside from that issue that I just had, that I haven't had because I've had these mics for a couple of weeks now, and today was the first day I had that issue, I would say that the Fifine, especially considering that I think the Fifine AmpliGame typically goes for around $40 regular price, and the HyperX can go up to $50 or $60. This is a much better value for your money. I'll have to see some more reviews just to see if anybody else had this problem. Like I said, this was a one-off, but if something fails for you in the moment that you need it, that takes a little bit of, or that adds a little bit of concern for me. So I'm at a little bit of a loss as to which one I would recommend, but I say for $40, for $40, if you can deal with the RGB, I think that this AmpliGame is gonna be a better value. It's really weird because I do like HyperX a lot, and I will have to look into some of the other mics, but I think right now, considering that regular full price, this is about $20 cheaper than the HyperX. I'm gonna have to go with the Fifine. It's conflicting because I don't want to, just because it's that one chance that it may fail on you, but like I said, this is the only time it happens. So I think I'm gonna just settle in and say that I would go with the Fifine, especially for $40. If you buy it off Amazon, you have an issue, you can probably get it replaced. For $40, you're not really losing a lot of money. I would just definitely make sure maybe you have to have the actual cable that comes with the microphone just to ensure that you don't have any issues. But I would definitely say you're going to get more value for your money with this Fifine microphone. I will have links for both in the description below. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts or questions. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right.